Hello everybody and welcome to the Genshin live stream. Hope you're doing this wonderful Monday. Hello extended gamer and baby Sinbad. And wait, there was somebody... Oh no, it was a Did gamer with the streak message. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And it will become even better as you continue to watch my live stream. Okay, we've got the squads. Actually, that's fine today. That's fine today. Because today we're gonna be doing weekly bosses. And whenever we do weekly bosses, people redeem the squads after the gamba is over. And now you wasted your squads. Now you can no longer redeem them later. So ha! You played yourself. Because the squads are the worst when people redeem like 40 in a row. Where's my cursor? Oh, here it is. Squads are the worst when people redeem like 40 in a row. And you just wasted your squads. As like a lonely 5. Ha! Whoops. To make an alt. Is it against the rules if my viewers just willingly viewbot me? Out of like, not of my own volition? Speaking of the Gamba, do we get any billets after today's weekly bosses? Let's go. Last week I'm pretty sure I got one, on like the first boss. I did leave enough resin. I was like at the bench. I could have crafted 2 condensed resin, but I left enough for the weekly bosses. Me smart. Although I'm pretty sure I could have used the transient anyways, because I'm gonna get a transient from the teapot. Okay, first we do dailies. So today we've got a new event. We've got Abyss. We've got the weekly bosses. Actually a bunch of stuff to do. Man, this is like far from everywhere. Where do I even TP? Oh, I do like the Hara fruits. I could use some seeds of those. I've been running low. I need to collect more like rocks and wood and stuff. I should like walk around the map without much purpose a bit more. Oh yeah, I should be farming friendship for Nefer. Yeah. Be on a good streak with the believers, you won't doubt this time. Nice, nice. Fungi Buster. Oh, we have a good team for the fungi, because we don't have Pyro Electro to turn them into the like inferior form. Yeah, so I actually get the good drops. Because if you apply Pyro Electro to the shrooms, they transform and they drop garbage mass that are useless for most applications. Only used for weapons. Instead of the regular shroom mass that are used for everything, including weapons as well. They should have made it so that the extra drops are just extra. Oh, lovely. That was super fast. But yeah, when you actually... You still can get some regular drops from electrified shrooms, but way fewer of them. So you're actually punished for playing a Pyro Electro character in your overworld team, which really sucks. If you have like a Varesa or a Fischl, you just tap the shroom once. Or even, oh yeah, Pyro as well. You tap the shroom once and you're done. Okay, time for some bouncy shrooms. I've seen some people recreate the bouncy shroom daily commission. Oops, I failed. They created the bouncy shroom daily commission in Miliastra. Just made shrooms and made them bouncy. I will try doing something in Miliastra myself eventually. I swear. Oh, this shroom just pyroed itself, what? Now I don't want to fight it anymore. Maybe that's a survival strategy. Live near the fire so that your drops are worthless and nobody wants to kill you. Intriguing. Wait, is that? Oh no, that's a shiny spot. I thought that's a Mora box. Is Miliastra worth it? I mean, you can just go and try. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't even have to install it. Like, if you have Genshin installed, you already have Miliastra. Hello, Sid. So you just click on this button, and you go check it out. All the content here is user generated. So even if you find nothing that like captures your attention, you can just come back in a month and see if any games interest you at that point. So far my favorites have been Blade Soccer and Bridge Battle. Yeah. Haven't tried those though. And they're also very popular. And Combat Challenge is super popular. I tried some kind of Combat Challenge at the very beginning. Not sure if it was this game or a different game. And it was absolutely garbage. Might have been a different game though. Parkour stages could be cool. But yeah, Miliastra still definitely has a lot of room for improvement. The UI is pretty abysmal. And I feel like the BP is also kind of terrible. The BP is paid only, but if you buy the BP in Genshin, you get the BP in Miliastra for free. But then the BP in Miliastra, even once you purchase it, the missions are kind of a pain to do. You need to play 15 games a week to get all the rewards. And that's a lot of games. I feel like 6 or 9 at most would be okay. Play like 1 game per day plus 2 extra. But 15? You kinda have to play like... Unless you dedicate most of your game time daily to Miliastra, you kinda have to play AFK games. Where you just launch a game and it just auto-completes. To actually get the BP rewards reliably. I don't have the time to play 15 Miliastra games. Especially because I prefer longer games to shorter ones usually. The skins are like the smallest issue for me. Because it's just a cosmetic. If the entire interface and everything was easier to move around in, that's like the biggest issue. Like, it would be cool if we could get the skins easier. Especially the standard banner. It's very hard to get pulls on that. Even with the BP, that gives you 5 pulls per week, plus a bit extra, it's still kind of a pain to pull at all. You might get like a 1 4-star outfit per patch if you are lucky from the standard banner. Yeah. Okay, Flins. Send it a new goblet, so if you were to use that piece, what piece should you use as an off piece? It depends on what you have available on every slot. But yeah, the new goblet you got, because for context, wait, I should be able to show this, yeah. Open in browser. That's the current goblet, the one with 6 crit rolls. And there is a new onset goblet with 5 crit rolls, so we lose 1 crit roll, however the rolls are higher. And then we get 2 ER rolls at the price of the 1 crit roll, so it's just a better goblet. It's just straight up a better goblet, more stats, and it's onset. And you don't even have to worry about overcapping crit rate, because you still have some room. Even if you don't lose any crit rate somewhere else, you are still not overcapped. So out of your current pieces, the flower is kind of unimpressive. With the new goblet, you get 11 ER, so you do not need 15 on the flower anymore. So you could try a better flower that is actually a 4-liner, actually has 4 good stats, because Flint's also likes attack percent EM. The same can be said for the feather pretty much. It's kind of like the same piece. It's got 1 extra crit damage roll, minus 2 ER plus 1 crit damage. So both the flower and the feather are unimpressive. You should be able to find some nice 4-liners with 4 good stats if you can pick from any piece you ever pulled for, right? The sounds are actually better than the flower and feather, which is kind of funny. They are EM sounds, which is not amazing for flames, but you do already have a lot of attack from Vortex, Vanquisher. So getting some more EM multiplier, especially because you have 0 EM subs, is probably not the worst. So I feel like the sounds are fine. The goal is the piece being replaced, and the hat is quite splendid actually. For an onset, it's very good. And the 3 flat attack rolls is like 1 attack percent roll-ish probably. So it's not even that bad to roll flat attack compared to like flat def or flat HP. Yeah, so it's flower or feather. Probably flower. Try finding something that has double crit ER and then attack or EM. Ideally attack percent. And that actually has 4. That actually starts with 4 substats. If you have some bunker feathers though, it could also be the feather. But it's one of those two. These 3 can stay. Or like after this gets replaced, right? Vortex Vanquisher is fairly decent when you have Inefa. Nothing like out of this world. Probably still worse than Jadewing. Maybe slightly better. Maybe a bit worse. It's probably on par. The game's open music will sometimes disappear after returning to the open world. Okay, good thing it's fixed. I would hate for my music to disappear. Clickety click. You know what? I said I want to do friendship quests. Let's talk to Susan then. Oh, this is quite of a pain of a quest. A lot of yap. And then you actually have to take a picture. If you actually wanted to farm friendship like this, would be a terrible way. Oh yeah, you could also use the optimizer. You could input the new piece you got manually. Because Sid said that he only plays on mobile, so cannot really scan his artifacts easily, but I scanned his artifacts for him and sent him the file. So there is no excuse at this point. Okay. Let's spend my condensed resin. Just artifacts. Just artifacts. Yeah. But I guess if everybody used the optimizer, my reviews would be useless at that point. So maybe I should be happy with some people not using it. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Actually good. I do have a lot of artifacts. Like I'm short on artifact EXP at this point. It doesn't happen often, but it happened now. Mostly because I used so many... probably mostly because I used so many fragiles. Ooh, crit rate attack EM? Nah. I already have better pieces. Same with these guys. At this point my sets here are pretty stacked. Whoops. Man, the big burst is so bad. It deals the same damage as a small burst, but it's so much slower. And can miss. Attack goblet with ER crit damage. Huh. EM hat with ER crit rate. Okay, we have to keep this piece. Those are the only two subsets you really care about if you're going full EM. Crit rate for Favonius and ER to cast your burst. What about this guy? 2 flat subs, 3 liner. Low roll ER. Yeah, no, thank you. Also, I already have a godlike attack goblet that I cannot even play on my flames because it has too much crit rate. Now, it will not be an issue on this goblet. Where was it? Wait, do I not have a god roll attack goblet? Wait, maybe I was hallucinating actually. Wait, this is HP. Anemo? Cryo? Attack. This is not a god roll. Wait, should I keep the other piece then? What was the piece that I had? Oh no, it was Sun. It was Suns. These attack Suns? Yeah, it was these attack Suns. Or these attack Suns. Oh yeah, it was this piece. this is the attack piece that's super godlike. Wait, so the goblet, maybe there's actually some merit in it. Wait, come back. Where is it? I thought my goblets are good, but they aren't. You stay. Okay. There is another one just like it. Okay, I don't have... This is not a piece. I mean, it kind of is a piece, but not really. If I wasn't a hoarder, I would just reroll that one. Because it has 3 good subs and rolls twice flat defense. But I'm a hoarder. I don't use my materials. I gather them like a little goblin. HP? Oh! What a goblet. Surely this is the Columbina goblet. Oh, those are Suns actually. That's probably better even. Yeah, defense Suns, double crit EM. Or these are like Albedo Suns for the double lunar Albedo team. I don't even know. Okay. I could do one more run for 40. Unless I want to do something else with my 40 resin. I don't think so. Let's do one more run for 40, because we still have 90 left for the bosses then. 136 minus 40, that's 96. I will not use too much of my resin. So we click here. Then draw crit damage, okay. I just can't pass up on any Suns that are a 4-liner with double crit, you know, even if it's defense percent on a set where currently nobody wants defense, but it's a fairly universal set. Oh, there is a new week, but we can't progress yet because it's still like the old path. We need to wait 2 weeks more until we get the new path, and then 8 weeks more. I already decided that if I do not get C16 Ari until the next thingy, until the next redemption, I will pick Tinari. Even if like Klee or something would be good, or even if we get new character buffs until then, I'm picking Tinari 100%. Unless I get his C6 until then I will not pick him. I also got Abyss. There's Abyss, there will be weekly bosses, there is the new event, there is a bunch of stuff to do today. Uncharacteristically, a lot. Okay, I said it right the third time. So let's check my pot. I could start doing my artifact route. Or I could wait until I finish the bosses. Okay, I will just do my teapot chores and we can check. Oh, I ran out of silk flowers, didn't I? Or did I grab some last time? Maybe I grabbed some. Who knows? Let's see. Was Poly of the Past? No. Poly of the Past was not prepared for running out of silk flowers. No idea how people played Star Rail when it came out, because nothing is carrying you through all the fights. I just mostly played the early game by playing at 1 times speed without enabling autoplay ever. What do I plant here? Now that I'm out of silk flowers, maybe the luminous bells. My build looks good, thank you very much. Although this is pretty barren. Like this, I was going for a build here. You can see that there was like some sort of an idea. There are like these trees up here and like these houses, but I never really finished it. This is still kind of empty. It's kind of the... this is just my utility area, right? I've got the plants, I've got all the crafting stations here. I quite like this little setup. We've got the crafting table, the forge, and the cookpot all next to each other, but I do have two actual builds. Two islands are actually furnished properly. I've got this shrine with Yae here. At the main shrine building, you can buy some souvenirs on the side, and there are the fish, including the wish fish from the 2.1 fishing event. Hello, Sayonara. And then this Mansion Island. Yeah, there's like a military village. And there's a Pokemon fighting arena here, and you've got Shinobu and Itto fighting versus each other. But Itto is using a ground type versus a flying type, so he will never win this matchup. But that's Itto for you. Okay. Grab this. Level 8 for Flynn, 6 for Nefer. We need to make more puzzle pals. You can never have enough puzzle pals. We can also buy the resin. I do not have any right now, that's good. Am I gonna create a Miliastra stage? I would like to try one day, yeah. But I need time and I need to refresh my government ID. Because to unlock all the features of the Miliastra editor, you need to verify yourself with your government ID. Which makes sense. They don't want people to just create random slop and just like dodge bans by creating multi-accounts. But my government ID has expired and I need to refresh it. And I still haven't done it. Okay. Goodbye, Tavi. I feel like I would have a lot of fun in Miliastra. I used to make some games in the past. Some little games in like JavaScript and stuff. Okay, so we were supposed to check the Flynns again after the refresh. Yeah, so we got the new goblet with the extra crit rate and the crit damage and ER. Yeah, this is a very nice piece. And this is the best flower you could come up with? Only 3 good stats? I mean, the crit rolls are pretty decent. Rolled quite high on average. But then low roll EM, no attack percent or ER? And also the feather was like the better of the two? No way, this is the best you could come up. You could dig up. Do you not have any flower or feather that has double crit and then 2 of attack percent, EM, ER, and it's a 4-liner? I mean, it's not just about the crit value. It's about attack percent EM as well. You want 4 good stats, ideally, and then 5 rolls, even like randomly split between them. If I make a stage in Miliastra, I will make sure to tell everybody here. Okay, let's check the Kirene. So yesterday I thought you were trolling with the reviews, because it was you before who redeemed like a Genshin review, and you had like a character with no artifacts, but then I checked you on Akasha and you actually like cleared Abyss with all the stars, right? I'm pretty sure it was you. So I didn't trust you when you were asking for a review in Star Rail, but now I see that it's an actual account and you're actually leveling up. You were level 20 yesterday. Getting E2 tonight. Not sure if that was. I'm pretty sure it was you. Was it not you? If it was not you who trolled me before, then I'm sorry for doubting you yesterday. But I was really sure it was you. Might be just because of the squats you redeemed at the start of the stream. Wait, you already got 5-star? Wait, you're only TL 26. Where did you get the 5-star artifacts from? You don't have the highest level thing is unlocked yet, and you should not focus your time. Oh, from the event! Okay, oh, the event is like cheating, man. Oh. So, no wonder you are just mowing through everything. Even if you are using a support as a DPS, No wonder you are mowing through all the content, because the event allowed you to get equipment that you would only get after like 2 more weeks of playtime. Wait, Prince is yapping, let me sit down with him. Yeah, so that's a pretty solid build. You would still want to go for more speed if you can roll more pieces in the event and you happen to get more speed anywhere. You want to pick that up, because one of her most important stat breakpoint is this. When Kirene's speed is 180 or higher, increases all allies' damage dealt by 20%. And then any speed extra gives her respawn as well, just for herself, so personal damage. So yeah, speed is important. Also, Kirene just likes being fast. You are gonna get more speed through these races as you unlock them, so you will get some more speed for free, but you will still need more than just like 7 speed from substats. So just try going for pieces with most speed. Also, ideally, if you could get an ice damage sphere instead of an HP one, that would also be an upgrade. How does it get 180 speed? On the Kirene, it's not that difficult. When you get the speed subs, how many do you get from the traces? Wait. The traces are gonna give you 7 more. Yeah. You'll get 7 more speed for free from the traces, so we are already at 160. You need 20 more speed. You do get 8 speed from this set, which also counts. After you ult, you get 8 speed for the entire team. So you have 15 speed extra. So that's as if you had 168. So you only need 12 speed more. 12 speed is like 5 to 6 substats. It's like getting 1 to 2 substats per piece of speed. Speed is the rarest substat, but should still be doable to get it eventually. Also, the nice thing, once you eventually unlock actual relic caverns, where you can farm these, Kirene's set and Danheng's set are in the same place, because there is a special shielder set that was made for him, and yeah, you can just farm them at the same time. So that's gonna be pretty nice. Got the build. There is my build, I guess. Here. Oh no, I don't. Do I not have her? No, I do have her. We just need to refresh. Oh no, I don't have her in my showcase. Whoopsie. Okay, I guess not my build. I mean, you just want to when you roll pieces from the event. When you roll pieces from the event, you just want to focus on the ones that have speed on them. Man, this broke. Even if you would like lose 2 crit rolls to get 1 speed roll, you still take that. Right, speed is just the stat you want to go for the most. Oh, fat wasting squats as well, lovely. Just before the weekly bosses. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll do them sooner than later, but the thing is, if I get to them earlier, it's way easier, right? If you were to stand up every half an hour, do 5 squats, it's like effortless. Maybe if you were doing this for like the entire day, you would get tired eventually. But it's way worse when you have to do 50 squats at the same time than 5 times 10 squats across multiple hours. Remember the next Genshin patch? What? Why the next Genshin patch? At 2 AM when I'm doing the Archon quest? I mean, the next time I will be doing a 5 AM stream might be for Star Rail 4.0. I will definitely do an early stream for Genshin 7.0. And maybe Star Rail 4.0. But no, nothing other than that. Missing out on an entire day of work is just too much cost, you know? If the stream made me like any money, then I could justify it. Okay, I'm gonna like lose X by not working, but I will gain Y by streaming, but I get no money from the stream. Like I get like $10 every half a year from Twitch. That's not I pay more for like electricity to just run my setup. Is a popsicle considered food? I would say yeah. Can I check Discord? It still has a bad substat. It's probably better than the one you had before. But do you not have a piece that has all good substats? Right? Like I'm pretty sure I have onset pieces like this, right? Yeah, like you want something like this, which has ER, crit rate, crit damage, attack. Just like 4 good subs and then 5 rolls. No matter, like, doesn't really matter where even, right? 2 attack rolls are better than 1 crit roll. Surely you have a feather like this or flower. Any one flower or feather that has double crit and then 2 of ER, attack, EM, and then 5 rolls between them. No matter how they rolled. Surely you must have one. If you don't, then those pieces you are showing are okay, but... No way you don't have a single piece like this. It's made of ice though, it's made of sugar. Primarily. I mean, it's like sugar water. Oh, I'm kinda low on HP. I guess that's fine. We'll get a bigger burst of healing. Is there such a thing as a sugar-free popsicle? Oh man, you wasted a lot of my time. Ah no, I used my Chardak too late. Oh my god, this is so bad now. Couldn't one cycle the first phase. I guess I got more ER for the second phase. Maybe that's good actually. The second phase will be easier now. This cutscene is way too loud. I will make the game way more quiet for this. This is like the loudest cutscene in all of Genshin. But I still like watching it. The Albedo was actually like the one Genshin character that I didn't have for the longest time, and then I finally pulled him on the Chronicled Wish. Or the... Yeah, Chronicled Wish, that's how it's called, right? And it felt like an absolutely horrible decision to waste like 160 pulls on Albedo. Lost my 50-50 to Diluc. And I didn't even level him up properly. Like his skill is at level 4 or something. But now, I have been like vindicated. It was actually all worth it. Now that Albedo is gonna power creep my C2 Chiori. And yeah, I have all my bursts. Maybe that's the good play actually. Oh my god, no, Furina! Well, that was not according to plan. No, I deal no damage because I don't have fighter. No, I have no energy with him either. Oh my god, this is so bad. Man, this is such a horrible run from the very beginning to the very end. Where are you even? Okay, we are done. We got it eventually. Man, the chat is very uncoordinated today. What are you even doing, Sinbad? No billet yet. I didn't get a knight either, which is the real... The real L is not getting a knight here, man. 23 queens. 13 rooks. And I've got like 1 knight. Okay, 3. 23, 13 and 3. Balanced as all things should be. And like, I have used a bunch of queens for... Because I haven't really used many rooks, I don't think. But I've used knights for Skerk, but queens for Flins. Right, so I just got like a billion queens, and I still have so many left. Yeah, he uses queens, right? And he has like 8-10. Skerk has 10-10. Which is not that much more expensive. It's like 4 extra spent. I spent only 4 extra knights, but I have 20 extra queens. And I don't think I've ever spent any rooks. Does anybody use rooks? Maybe Lauma? Does Lauma use rooks? No, she doesn't. Nobody uses rooks. Wait, I need to check actually. I know that Aoife uses rooks, but I did not crown any Aoife talents. Might be unexpected, but yeah, that's what happened. Where do I even check materials, right? Yeah, here. It's if I Nefer. My Nefer skill is probably like level 8 or 9. 9 skill. So I have used 4 rooks in total. Like somebody must use queens eventually. Okay, let's sit on couch. You can probably barely tell what's happening when I'm sitting on the couch. Because you like cannot see anything in the camera. The camera quality made it so much better. But like, when the quality is worse, it leaves more to the imagination, you know? So you can imagine that it's a real dragon. And not just a plushie. Because he doesn't really look like a plushie, he doesn't look like anything from this far away. My betting it was something that you are not sure what. Okay, let's go beat up our weekly Arlecchino beat up. Even though like Arlecchino has finally appeared in the story dispatch, but she was the character with like the longest gap since her last appearance until now. Even longer than Emily, which is quite something. But I never felt like Arlecchino was missing, because I would fight her every single week. Compared to Emily, which just appeared once and then gone. Nothing. Even Razor had like an event. And an anecdote. Yeah, Razor had anecdotes. And he appears in most of the events. Who is this Emily? It was like a... It was a character that was once in development, but then they dropped her. Never got finalized. Balls everywhere. Don't stop fighting. We are done already. This phase is over. Arlecchino hasn't gotten any anecdotes yet. Although I would truly expect her to get some eventually. But she did appear in the story. And yeah, like what I'm saying is that by fighting her every week as a boss, I never felt like she was gone for so long. Compared to like Child also has a weekly boss fight, but I don't do Child anymore. So Child felt more missing than Arlecchino, even though they were gone for like the same amount of time. Because they pretty much appeared at the same time at the end of Fontaine. Like their last appearance was the same time. I reckon Red shouldn't do that much damage. In this team I have like 4 damage dealers. So it's not really just Nuvilet. It's all of them. That's the strength of, that's the biggest strength of Nuvilet. He's a professional wheelchair rider. Because if it just came down to damage only, Nuvilet would have fallen off already. But it's his like versatility. And the fact that Hydro is a broken AF element. What is this team? This is the best in slot Nuvilet team. I'm pretty sure this is the best Nuvilet team right now. Maybe you could cook up something with during next patch, but right now, Hyper Bloom Inefa is the best you can do with Nuvilet. Do you think character-wise Genshin is better written? Than what? Than Star Rail? The thing that's the biggest advantage of Genshin compared to Star Rail for me is the world. Star Rail's world is like way too diluted, way too spread out. They had this great undertaking with you know the entire universe, but it really it kind of feels like all the cool stuff is like happening elsewhere. We have a game that's set where we have like planets from the entire cosmos and all kinds of different creatures and stuff, but all we get are like humans or humans with tails. That's kind of lame. We have like the simulated universe texts about like races of sentient blobs or whatever, but then the most outlandish creature we get is a fox girl. And like overall, like the lore, it's kind of hard to get invested into the lore of any planet, where it might already like not even exist or you might never go there. In Genshin, everything feels way more relevant, because it really feels like even if something is talking about a place in Genshin that's not available yet, a place in Teyvat we are not able to go to, we'll probably be able to go there eventually. Or if it's like about some ancient civilization, we'll be able to see its influence on the world eventually. If we read about some ancient civilization in Star Rail, it's probably like long gone, and there might be like a curio left in Simulated Universe, and that's it, right? So character writing wise, I feel like Star Rail is actually pretty decent, on average, most of the time. There are some blunders though, but it's the world that really is the place where Star Rail doesn't deliver quite as much. I still really like Star Rail though. I still really like the game. Will we get a new area next patch? No. We'll probably get a new area a patch after that. So with Luna 4. Which character is the biggest blunder? Probably Fugue, man. They dropped the ball like crazy on such a hyped possibility of a character. And she got reduced to a side note in a Sunday quest. Like, what? How can you like revive a dead character that so many people liked? And she was just a side note. Like, no way, man. I still can't believe. Hello, Axis. You saw my Dance Dance title. There is a Dance 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 event. Will be Dance Dynamic Discoing very soon. But we need to clean up the dailies and stuff first. I really like Kirene. There are some Kirene haters out there. She's a very controversial character, let's say, but I like her. I feel like out of the love interests for the Trailblazer they have written, I feel like she's the best one. Between like Firefly Castoris and Kirene, I like Kirene the most. Is she tier 3 in Star Rail writing wise, in my opinion? What is this? What do you even mean by that? Oh, top 3. I thought you meant tier 3. Top 3? Probably not. Top 3 would be like... There is Aventurine is like number 1. Who else? I need to think about others. I know that Aventurine is the best character though. Wait, so... Send it on Discord. Wait, where? Oh. A couple extra pieces. Let me... Bronya? Bronya's not really much of a character. Bronya is definitely in the bottom half. Kafka is pretty nice. Oh, I also love Blade. I do like Blade and like Jingyuan. I feel like the high Cloud Quintet is pretty decent. I feel like they dropped the ball slightly with Jingliu. We actually never met her in the story, but I like Jingyuan, Blade, and Danheng. Nobody from Belobog is really all that deep. Oh yeah, Sampo is amazing. Sampo is the GOAT as well. But it's mostly just his personality. But I guess that's even more important than the backstory. Boothill is intriguing. Although he's not really my type of character. Sunday is great as well. The story was... Like his story performance for Sunday was also kinda sus at times, but overall as a character he's definitely great. He's like top 10. I feel like on average... Oh yeah, and how could I forget Finon? Finon is probably like number 2 after Aventurine. As like the best written characters. I feel like on average the male characters are written better than the females. I feel like with the females they are too often just like made less competent to be more of a love interest. And they kinda just like us for no reason. Except for the Herta who's the GOAT. Although I feel like she kinda like became less snarky when we got her like true form. She was a bit more unpleasant when she was just like talking to us through her dolls. But Herta is probably my favorite female character, writing wise. Okay, so do you have it? This for good substats? For good substats, yeah, that's good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. This piece is peak. This is like perfect. Then this is also great. We've got a bit more crit here. So this is 26, 40, clean 40 crit value. There's a bit less crit value, but more attack, more ER, so this is probably better. Yeah, I feel like this is out. Also, it would probably overcap on crit rate. And then this. Less crit value, same attack, only 1 EM roll. Yeah, this looks best to me. This Royal Plume. But all of them are good. Those are the kind of pieces I was talking about. Yeah, I knew you have some. Yeah, it does make sense. It was like a slow process, which is good. Characters liking the Trailblazer too much is an issue when they just like appear and immediately love us. Like that's when it's an issue. Because it's fine for characters to like us. Yeah. And she's still clearly not like a love interest, which is good. So the Herta is an example of a better female character than average. But it's like oh wait, Bennett, hello? Why were you dead? That might be a bit of an issue. Okay, he survived. No way. Oh, I almost did the combo. Wait, I feel like I actually did pretty nicely here. Did a pretty quick combo with her. Oh, is that my cooldown? Wait, I need to apply pyro. Oh my god, I have like nothing. Whatever, just bro burst him. Here we go. This was not as bad. Okay, last boss. No billets today. The doubters take another W. All points to Saya. An addicted gamer. Wait, with my Bennett dead, was I actually sending my expeditions properly? Because I think you cannot send dead characters on expeditions. Was I just sending 4 characters instead of 5? Or however many you send normally? No, it's 5 out of 5. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Should I be sending more characters for Mora? Should probably be going for Mora instead of the rocks. Because I'm actually kinda... My Mora savings are kinda dwindling. I should pivot all my expeditions to Mora. Okay, we'll be doing some artifact farming now. So yeah, now Saya redeems squads, but whoops, nobody else has any squads left. Too bad! I should not be taunting you like this, because next week I'm gonna get hit by like 40 squads at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's it. We're done. Squad session over. Even though it barely began. Okay, so. Not cry. Bam, bam. Gonna grab some artifacts to level up my cope attack goblets for fleens. Because I'm playing an offset right now, maybe I could get something decent onset. At least Albedo will not power creep my Chiori when it comes to exploration. Chiori gives the unconditional, or I mean, very slightly conditional 10% movement speed boost. You just need to have a glider skin equipped on one of your characters in the team. So it's pretty much unconditional. Every other speed buff like this is either only at day or only at night. So Chiori will always be part of exploration teams until they release another character like her. Can't say forever, because we will get a passive like this eventually. I don't think she will be the only one with an unconditional 10% movement speed boost forever. But for now, every exploration team should involve Chiori if you own her. Your backup is Hydra. Oh no. We are doomed then. Whoops. Whoops. Hello? Let go, Chaska. Man, next match is gonna be so fire. With the... Not only Durin, like it's... Not only are they releasing my most anticipated character in all of Genshin. Like, I'm more excited for Durin than I am for Ronova or the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles when they eventually come out as playable characters, if they ever do. Or Dainsleaf, or whatever, right? I'm more excited for Durin than any of these. And we are getting Klee buffs at the same time? And Fischl buffs? Two of my favorite characters of all time? The only way it could be better is if Wanderer also got buffed. Because he like could have gotten buffed. He's Durin's older brother after all, kinda. Or more like... I mean, he plays a similar role to Albedo. He's the one who brought the Simulanka Durin to life, kinda. And then Albedo changed the Simulanka Durin into actual Durin, or like he combined both of them. So he could have... Wanderer buffs were not unlikely, but they didn't happen. That's the only sad part. But I still feel like Wanderer buffs will happen eventually. Maybe we'll get a Fatui faction. Yo! You know what would be the best about a Fatui faction? An actual use for Lynette. Lynette has been useless for like 2 years now. There is no reason to ever play her over any other Anemo character. Maybe if you really need an arc for like the like dancing robots, and you want to like break the shield. At that point, just play a Pyro character or something. And if we actually got a Fatui faction, Lynette and Fremine would be the only 4 stars. You would play Lynette with Arlecchino. Oh my god, that would be so fire. They need to do this now. I didn't know I wanted this, but now I want it. Yeah, the patch after is also looking spicy. If Columbina and the Liu 5-star come out at the same time, it's gonna be quite a stacked patch. Sure, it would save Wanderer. I mean, yes. If they can save freaking Razor, it's not Cope that they can save Wanderer. They gave Razor like 70 crit value or something on his C6. They can save Wanderer as well. Okay, we are done on this island. Razor is a competitive Electro main DPS now. Still not like Varesa and Flynn's level, but definitely better than the main DPS Raiden. And probably comparable with Chlorine. And it will make him count. Okay, if he doesn't count for the Fatui buff, which I guess he could not count, surely he would count for the Sumeru Science, Sumeru Scholars buff. And then you would play him together with Faruzan. And Faruzan would activate the Wanderer passives, and this would be his edge over like Xiao and Varka, because those characters, if they wanted to activate the Faruzan extra passive, they would need to play another Sumeru character, but Wanderer would activate the passive by himself. That's the angle. That might be even better. Yeah. Like, those are very... I feel like this is a realistic faction. We would have... for sure Tinari, possibly Kolei. Kolei should also count at this point. Sino as well. Alheitam Kabe. Layla. Nahida would also probably count. She's like the head of the entire academia at this point. And yeah, Wanderer as well. And Faruzan. Did I miss somebody? Nilu wouldn't count. Neither would Dihya or Candice. But yeah, like you might think, oh, character buffs from Sumeru and they would skip out on Dihya? No way. They buffed Mondstadt characters but skipped out on Eula. So yes way. They can skip out on the worst character and buff the better ones. They buffed Sucrose but not Eula. So if they buff like Faruzan but not Dihya and Candice, yeah, I feel like that would check out. I feel like this makes it more realistic actually. Because as getting the character buffs in Mondstadt, but Eula not getting one, is just so freaking funny, man. You could not make this up. Wait, I need to grab my carrots. Because Eula is a contender for the worst character in the game. Even if being a physical DPS was actually something desirable, Femine is like on par with Eula, if not better. But physical is terrible, and it will always stay terrible, so yeah. Physical is just like bad design. Physical shouldn't have been a thing in the first place, and that's what Hoyo has realized as well. I mean, they could make physical good, but why would they? People already complain that Geo like doesn't interact enough with other characters and like different mechanics. And physical is just the worst of all worlds. Doesn't interact with anything really. He's trying to use Durin with Arlecchino. Yeah, all the... I feel like he's... he'll mostly be using Overload comps. I'm most excited for Klee. Klee Overload is gonna be huge. And Klee Overload also has more like room to grow. Although, right now, Fischl Durin is such a strong core that doesn't really matter, you want to play those two together anyways. But if they power creep the buffed Fischl eventually, Klee will be the only Pyro DPS who will be capable of running Chevreuse Durin, non-Fischl Electro character, and then herself. Arlecchino needs another witch in Fischl to get all the Durin buffs. So Klee has a slight edge. It's gonna be an even bigger deal for Chlorine, because her current teams are not as good as Arlecchino's. Or like Arlecchino has good non-overload teams, Chlorine does not. So the overload teams getting buffed is even more important for Chlorine. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what I should be doing as well. Oh no, wait, my mana is already fully ascended, right? Oh no, my mana is not fully ascended. I need to ascend my mana. I need to ascend my mana to Ascension 6 as well. I remembered about Razor, but I forgot about Mona. Her best is already fine at level 10. But we might need to level up her normal attacks. She does not use ballads! The one character who doesn't use ballads, so I can actually level up her talents kinda for free. Yeah. I need to max out her normal attacks. Because I'm gonna be using Mona main DPS. Man, all my Mora is gonna go down the drain with all these talent upgrades. I'm gonna be upgrading like 4 characters. Well, man, most hyped patch of all time for me when it comes to the characters being released in this patch. Because not only are they releasing Durin, but they're also releasing Klee, Razor, Albedo. Those are all brand new characters that we have not had before. I don't even have to pull for them? I get Klee 2 for free? Insane! I mean, Klee, I actually have used Klee before. I'm talking like this, but if I go to my battle records, right? Klee. Oh, I cleared without Klee here actually. Oops. I think I had a Klee clear as well, or did I not? Maybe Klee was not fast enough here. But she was fast enough here. And the boss where I failed on Dire was the first one. If I learned the Mavuika, the proper Mavuika combos back then, back in June, I would have had a Dire clear with Klee here. Very unfortunate, because this I cleared with like 4 different team setups, all with Klee, but I had like Toma, I had Bennett, I had Xiangling. Okay, and these two we don't have Klees anywhere. So I have already used her. She was actually fine as a supported C2 for Kinich teams, because there weren't really any characters that would be good to play in Kinich teams. There's mostly an issue of just you had nobody better to play. Now with Durin, he's actually pretty decent. He should work well with Kinich. Oops, oh no. If I use the E on the stairs, Varsa just like trips. Switch to walking, switch to running. Oh, because I pressed control to go down and then it activated on the ground. So yeah, I will be able to play Klee teams that I weren't able to play before. Mona main DPS teams with Durin main DPS in the back as well, like a double main DPS. Because I can focus on them both without really either of them losing much. Klee overload, possibly even Razor overload, although with Varesa and Fleens I probably have no reason to play Razor. I did ascend him though, because it might be fun to play him in like Theater or something. Mostly just for funsies, or like in Abyss, like some of the easier content. Then my Kinich teams are gonna get a buff with Durin. He could be decent with Chaska. Although probably with Chaska I would still rather play Mavuika because you charge her burst so easily. Durin is a very slight upgrade to Varesa teams. Especially if you have more investment on Varesa than Mavuika. Like if you have like a full C0 team, like full C0 R0 or whatever, then Varesa Mavuika would still be better, because just Mavuika's additional damage would be better than buffing Varesa more. But if you've got more investment on Varesa than on Mavuika, then Durin is better than Mavuika. And I do have C1, although I don't have Sig. So it's kinda... So I guess my Mavuika is more investment still. I might pull... probably not. If I get super lucky with Durin pulls, I could consider C2 Varesa, or Varesa Sig, or maybe I lose to Varesa Sig while pulling Durin Sig. Wait, because it's gonna be Durin Venti, Varesa Shilonen. It's probably gonna be Varesa Shilonen together and Durin Venti together at the start. So I won't have the chance of losing to Varesa Sig when pulling for Durin's Sig. But I could pull on this weapon banner, especially if it had good 4 stars. The Varesa Shilonen, because I don't have either weapon. Either weapon would be good for me, as long as I don't lose to a standard one. But we'll see how my finances will look like. It might go similarly to my biggest pull session ever in Star Rail, where it was as abysmal as it could be. I thought I would be getting like E4s. I thought I would get like 8 characters, and I got like 4. I lost even on the light cones on the weapons. Okay, probably let's do the event first. The event has 8 days duration, the Abyss a month. So event is first. Oh, this is so cute! We need the photographer. I need to level up my Charlotte so that she's higher on the character list. Yo, this is so lovely. Do we get this for a teapot? Please tell me we get this for a teapot. Oh, it's not voiced? Oh, that's a shame. At the end of the spring, holding some kind of an event. Looks like there is more visitors around here. Paimon sees someone from Sumeru over there too, and they're putting on some kind of dance performance? Ay ay ay, I see that our dazzling hero and the adorable advisor Paimon are here too. The warrior I respect most, champion of both the martial and dance arts, and connoisseur of life. I extend to you my most sincere greetings. You look kinda familiar, miss. Also, how is it you know that dancing makes Jan really happy? That's because I saw him having such a good time dancing at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. After we took a picture together, I went off to an inconspicuous corner to watch Jan dance while munching on my Sorus crackers. Dancing is all about relaxing and letting yourself go. I had to stop myself from jumping up there to play backup dancer. I definitely won't forget you from now on. That's exactly the kick in the rear I need. Guess I gotta push myself harder and do something truly remarkable. Joke aside, as you can see, we have a few friends from Sumeru here with us. Mudota, Amina, Pakal, and Molani came together, and it was decided that the Flower Feather clan would host them together with the Children of Echoes and People of the Springs. We said there are quite a few Eremite mercenaries here too. Let me guess, you folks became friends with them after some sort of fight or skirmish? Sort of. But didn't fight each other, if that's what you are thinking. So we're having a barbecue party at the southern edge of the desert of Hadramaveth when this bunch of vicious red vultures showed up and attacked us, right when we were too stuffed to even move. And they were using all these really sneaky tactics. We tried to fight them the best we could, but they eventually wore us down with their use of the terrain there. In the end, we were so exhausted and had no choice but to beat a retreat. To our surprise, we ran into a group of mercenaries while pulling back, and they started up this mysterious wardens right in front of the vultures. That must have sent some kind of message to the vultures, because they actually backed off after that. Did you just say that they shoot off the red vultures with a wardens? Are you sure those vultures weren't already acquainted with the mercenaries or something? Totally incredible, isn't it? We were really curious about the secret of that dance too. After tidying up the camp, we ate and drank to our heart's content, and it was only after we were done that we started swapping pointers on dance techniques. After that, whenever we were interrupted by other monsters or wild beasts, we would simply grab our weapons and let them have it. In less than 2 weeks, we became ironclad battle buddies and dance buddies for life. And before we said our goodbyes, we agreed to formally visit each other's camps in the future to keep the dance exchange going. This is the beginning of that. Wait, Jan, Paimon doesn't think we've ever taken part in this sort of dance exchange between the peoples of Sumeru and Atlant before, have we? I would love to see it for myself. Since you have such a special opportunity, how about you give us a masterclass while you are with us? Bonnie is here too, by the way. Definitely the most joyful dance rep among us. Besides, our friends from the Eremites have gone all out and hired one of their famous local dancers to lead and advise the Sumeru group. I'm sure you two know that dancer too. Paimon thinks she knows who you are talking about. We should give her a big surprise later. Count me in. This day just keeps getting better. As Molani would say, the vibe is now absolutely vibing. Hello, have I done the abyss yet? No. I first did weekly bosses, and now I'm doing the event. And I grabbed artifacts, of course, my daily artifact route. If I still have time after this, we will do some abyss. And we probably will. I'm not expecting this event to take more than like 10 minutes of gameplay after we are done with the yap. The yap is probably gonna be like 20 minutes and then 10 minutes of gameplay. Come, let's go look for Lil Tarne. Oh my, if it isn't the famous Jan. And here I thought we were already exceptionally fortunate to have Miss Nilu with us. And I have the ultimate pro here too. Oh yeah, keep going, keep complimenting Yan, it's music to my ears. Wait, why is she happy? What? Wasn't Paimon the one who was supposed to say that? That's right. When Advisor Paimon says the same words, they sound so light and nimble, like the soft bouncy sound of a ukulele. And when I say these words, the words come out like the riffs of a drummer half a barrel deep in drink, punchy and steeped in rhythm. Of course, I have learned from Master Yansan that double kicking the bass drum is always better. Ideally, it should roll non-stop like an automatic gun. So it doesn't really matter if we share the same lines, because we complement each other with our voices anyway, like in a chorus. Besides, we can even help you nail the rhythm. Huh? What in the world are you going on about? Yeah, I agree with Paimon. I think this time I got straight to the heart of the matter, rhythm. Just because our dance is free and expressive doesn't mean we can do whatever we want. At the very least, we still have to make sure our key movements land right on the beat. We already have the new choreography in place, but our newcomers and the new Sorians who have come to try it out are struggling to find the rhythm. Since you are here, Jan, would you mind helping us as a rhythm coach? Will this actually be a rhythm game? Because the last time we got a rhythm event at the People of the Springs, there was no rhythm at all. They keep talking about the beats and the rhythm, but there was nothing, it was just a combat event. After they made the rhythm game permanent, they kinda struggled when it comes to gameplay for the rhythm events that they still want to continue doing for some reason. But maybe there is an actual minigame here. I bet our newcomers and new Saurians will be able to focus up and learn quickly with you around. Sure, my rhythm is rock solid. Then Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines, and she will also send everyone you are leading her moral support. Oh, we are getting plunged right into it. Oh? Oh yeah, this is not a combat event. Okay. That was fairly cool. I like this one. Different kind of rhythm event. More about the memorization of her moves. And the rhythm part was pretty minor. Molly and Nilu, will they also be silent? Please talk, please talk, please talk. Oh no! The previous rhythm event was like this as well. Nilu, come try this! I shaped the samosas the way you like it and placed them into a broth made with green wave sunfish, spray feather gill, and pepper. After letting them simmer for half an hour, I then dried the samosas on low heat. It tastes totally different now, doesn't it? Amazing, it's like I'm tasting waves and waves coming in. There's an additional pep to the clear, clean taste of the dish. The crunchiness of the samosa makes the savory meat feeling burst with every bite, weaving a rhythm filled with joy. Just one bite and many lively, cheerful melodies for the lyre are coming to my mind already. As soon as Nusta showed me the recipe, I just knew a knack like this would work perfectly with the seafood we have here in Natlan. And it's quite a substantive snack, which makes it a great pick-me-up for after dance practices. Let's get cracking on a few more snacks for our dancers. Paimon can't stand listening to this anymore. She wants some of that so bad. Is that Yan and Paimon I see? You two are finally here. Awesome, our distinguished guests Yan and Paimon have arrived. Looks like we got here a little late. You and I have been getting to know each other all day. If you came this morning, you could have joined me in taking her on a tour of the people of the springs. I can't believe that my trusted partner, the hero of Walnut Land, someone just as important as the host, has failed to properly welcome our distinguished guests who've come such a long way. Oh, Madame Walani? She's serious? You ought to be punished for that. Punished? How? Your punishment is to stick with Neil and I for the rest of the day and eat our attempts at the Natalan Sumeru fusion food until you drop. And when night comes, if Neil is too excited to fall asleep, you will have to tell her sweet bedtime stories until she drifts off to dreamland. Phew, that does sound like a Mulan-style punishment, that's for sure. I'm sure we could take double or triple that, isn't that right, Jan? Yes, madam, your wish is my command. Haha, I like your commitment to the beat, Jan. You must be in a good mood, huh? In that case, I don't think I will be able to sleep at all. Wait, I mean, you are Jan's superior amongst the tribal warriors, Molani. Of course not, we are just kidding. I'm just mimicking the serious way Amina speaks. I mean, if we are going to experience the if we are going by experience and battlefield achievements, I should be Jan's subordinate instead. Or to use a recently trending light novel trope, I will be Jan's Captain of the Guard. Captain of the Guard? That's quite an impressive title. So much so that Advisor kinda pales in comparison. Well, according to Miss Soul of the Deep's A Brief Overview of Light Novel Tropes, apart from the role of Advisor, you would also be considered a lucky star, Paimon. Oh, hello, Tilted. Another 5 random squads. All the squads they have been spread out. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cooked is your sleeping pattern. You should take a page out of my parents' book. Their sleeping schedule is so cooked it couldn't possibly get worse. Even if they got like jet lagged or something. It can only get better from there. In other words, you bring young luck with Mora even when you do nothing at all. Paimon's a fan of this rule for sure. 0 fights, but lots of influence. Also, if I were to take if I were to go on a big vacation, like spend 2 weeks abroad or something, I would probably try to take 3 weeks off to have a week to recover after the trip. Because that would probably be even more important than the trip itself. If you were to stick to that pattern, then you would be our friendly magic teacher next door, Nilu. I mean, we are about the same age, but you are incredibly knowledgeable. And you have this gentle, subtle way of making profound ideas easy for everyone to understand. She was the fairy in Simulanka, the forest fairy. Huh? Shouldn't I be some kind of a helper who bestows blessings instead? Besides, I don't really know anything profound. That's what you call being a natural talent. And all you did was to perform a simple little dance in front of the Saurians, and several of them have already learned how to keep to the beat. The other warriors also caught up on the basic steps pretty quickly after our explanation. I'm sure that everyone will truly discover the joy of dancing once they nail the rhythm part under Jan's guidance. Jan and Paimon will soon see how quickly our dancers have made progress thanks to you working your magic. I appreciate the kind words, but you are giving me too much credit. Well, I'm a believer in Nil's magic. Great, so don't worry, Jan and Paimon, just let your hair down at our first ever dance exchange. Feel free to show everyone your passion. Oh, they're gone. Oh, they're like separated now. Oh, Nilu is here and Molly is here. Took a nap yesterday at 2 PM and woke up at 6. Oh, you went to work today? Yeah, like one extra day off at the very least should be a must. It probably was not a fun time at work. I didn't expect to run into you again so soon after our last meeting, certainly not in a different nation. You have no idea how at ease and happy that makes me feel. I'm glad to see you too. It was definitely the right decision to come on this trip. It happened just after Lesser Lord Kusanali had left the Zubair Theater. That was when Miss Tarene came to us with a cart full of gifts and explained the details of the dance exchange event. I was a bit worried about coming to Natlan since I had heard the locals are passionate about their battle techniques. I wasn't sure if I would run into really scary aggressive people here. But I was pleasantly surprised by what I discovered here. It turns out that the people here in Atlan aren't obsessed with battle or fanatics or People here in Atlan aren't obsessed with battle or fanatics or anything like that. They are just people who train with vigor and are always pushing themselves to become better. In particular, I found Miss Nusta's group to be full of energy and joy. Thanks to them, I have made several adorable Saurian friends. Every tribe's Saurians have their own charms. They all have these beautiful colors and such soft, gentle voices. When I spend time with them, the whole day just slips by before I know it. Which type of Saurian do you like best, Nilo? They're also adorable. I don't really have a favorite to speak of at this time. The Yumkasaurs and Iktomisaurs were so drawn to the Sumeru rose scent from the face powder I used that they kept circling me the first time we met. Surprisingly, the Tankasaurus and Kukusaurus took a liking to the candied Ajirenak nuts we brought. They would eat their fill, then fall asleep by our bonfire. Sometimes I could even hear them snoring faintly. The Holosauruses are also well behaved and listen to Molani. Some of them even make sure to wash the little feet before they help Miss Tarene and the others with the laundry. And there's also the Petlisaurus that seems really interested in dance rhythms. I hear that she's a regular performer over the Children of Echoes. Hopefully that Saurian will be able to fully master the fundamentals of dance with your coaching. I'll get my best shot. Go for it, but please make sure to conserve your energy. It's best to just relax and have fun instead of exhausting yourself. Did you have fun with Molani? It feels like I was able to unleash all of myself? That was amazing. I'm meeting Molani for the first time, but incredibly she doesn't feel like a stranger at all. Everything feels so natural and easy with her. Miss Tarena even says that when we talk to each other, it's like we are two long-lost sisters. I might be exaggerating a bit, but it wouldn't be far off to say we are getting along like childhood friends. Sometimes I feel a bit uneasy when I come across things that are completely unfamiliar to me here in Atlan. For example, when I first started interacting with the adult Saurians, I would subconsciously slow my breathing and watch them closely for any signs of hostility. But with Molani's help I started to build up the courage to interact with the Saurians and ease into the local activities. Little by little, I began to enjoy things the way my friends in Atlan do. Her willingness to try new things, the way she actively seeks out different things that give her joy, she's really such an inspiration to me. It feels like I'm basking in the afternoon sun with both my body and my mind wrapped in gentle warmth. Okay. Don't laugh at Saya, what do you mean? Who laughed at Saya? Me? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've already done like 30 squats, but they are all scattered. With like 10 minutes apart at least. I mean, honestly, I way prefer that. Message board? Oh, this is like a regular board, right? This is always here. Yeah. Okay, before I talk to Molani... oh, and they probably have unique dialogue, and Tarene, and Uncle Scimitar. There's so much dialogue. Oh my god, let's do some of the activities. Wearing headphones may improve your gaming experience. I have pretty good speakers. I'll be fine. Matching? That's surprising. I didn't expect to see matching. We're not a Saurian anymore. Now we're a person. This is pretty cool, actually. Failed? Wait, I was too quick or what? Never explained fever time before. I spammed the buttons the fastest at the end, so I won. What was that? Oh, rank first and dance dynamic disco. It was pretty competitive though. Poka was like leading at the start, and I was even with the Neko guy. Miss 15 or fewer, but yeah, I did miss some. There was like one time I went too early. It counted as 3 misses in a row. It was interesting for sure. Weird decision to make it into a PvP event. Oh, we actually get them for the teapot! But we only get one of each. We cannot make more of them. We cannot make an entire teapot of Nilus. Unlike the Thousand plushie. I think it would be cooler if we were Saurians and not people though. They made this like... They made the dance animations for the Saurians for the tutorial, but then you don't actually play as a Saurian. It must have been a last minute decision to make it so that all the animations are the same for sure and like easy to read. Because Saurian animations can be kind of vague. Like down and left or something. Hey, let's go once again. Now I actually know the mechanics of like the fever time and such. Hello? So I hope I get like full perfect this time. Max score. Okay, chasing flames like strings. Oh wait, are we gonna be Saurians now? Oh, we are actually Saurians! Okay, it just depends on what map you get. Oh, that's lovely. I just got the worst one. With the people. Oh, I missed? I didn't get full points. Oh, what? The timing is so weird here, what? I can't... I don't understand the timing here. I'm missing a lot. I'm gonna lose this time. I'm way behind. Man, I did terribly here, but that was so weird, man. Successfully hit all the beats, man. Aki is great at this. I couldn't understand the rhythm here, just like first try. It was way easier on the other stage. I still got enough points though. I should be able to practice the songs. I did so badly. Yeah, no matter how good of a player you are in rhythm games, you can still fail if you don't understand the rhythm at all. If you don't feel the rhythm. Okay, let's talk to Molani. Hey yo, how does it feel to lead everyone in Dancian? Were you surprised to see your Sumeru friends here among the people of the Springs? Dancing makes me feel good. Glad to hear that. With this wonderful start, we've become fast friends and allies with the Eremites' blazing beasts. I hope we can have exchanges like this regularly. It would be so wonderful for everyone to come together and dance freely without a care in the world. It would be like a monthly get-together among friends. Nothing too fancy or formal, just relaxed, spontaneous and fun. Who knows, maybe it won't be long before we can come up with a Natlan Sumeru fusion dance style that blends the passion of our rolling plains with the wild energy of Sumeru's desert. Oh, that might be a bit intense. Maybe that's better suited for a war dance instead. Then how about the warm steam of the hot springs mingled with the rich, complex scent of flowers from the rainforest? A sensation both dynamic and elegant. Let's invite even more friends next time. Actually, I did also invite Kachina to join us this time. Unfortunately, she's busy honing some sort of new skill in private. Kachina buffs? She also mentioned she's preparing some kind of gift for the two of you. Also, shh, don't tell her I told you that. This stays between us, okay? You will find out what that mystery gift is the next time you see her. As for future dance exchanges, you can count on me. They're gonna be a blast. Surprise Nilo! Oh, I didn't know you knew such an amazing dancer. You should have introduced us sooner. Watching Nilo dance has opened my eyes to a whole new world. Dance as I knew it was mostly as a way to let all my energy out. It would give me a powerful energy boost to lift my mood and also prepare my body for other forms of physical activity, even combat. It was only after watching Nilo dance that I realized how even slow movements and gentle music can touch the heart so deeply. I'm not sure how to put it in words. It was like she was wrapped in that glow you see along the edge of the spirit way. All I could say was beautiful and I want to see you do that again. Honestly, if Nilo danced all day, I would sit down and watch her the whole time. But I kid, I wouldn't want to tire her out like that. You should meet my other friends too. Were you trying to entice me into following you around all the time? But something as it sounds, I know better than to trouble you like that. So whenever you are ready, just call me or swing by the people of the Springs with your friends. I would love to meet them. For the NPCs, I'll check out their dialogue next time I'm here. Next Genshin stream on Thursday. Because I'm gonna spend like half an hour more yapping at this pace. Okay. So it's probably time now to do some Abyss. More Durin fans. I haven't like double checked that I cleared the previous abyss, but surely I have, right? Usually I would always double check. But the game would bother me if I had not done it. When active character's bond of life value increases or decreases, shockwave will be unleashed, dealing 2 damage to nearby opponents. Intriguing. Such a universal buff that so many characters can make use of. I mean, you can play the 4-star weapons from Fontaine. All weapons have their EM increased by 200. Cutting edge all-purpose Storm Land Cruiser. Also we've got actually just one not cray enemy here. And then just like some regular guys. So they want you to play some Pyro second half probably. Oh, it's target defense. I mean, fortunately this up is 11, so we should be fine. Wait, can I sack at least one half of them? Not really, nobody here is sackable. Not a single enemy out of this is really sackable. Okay, we go Fleens top. For sure. For sure. And bottom, what do I play? I could play anything, really. What do I feel like playing? Arlecchino is like what you are meant to play. Maybe. Let's play some Overload Klee to see how much better it will feel next patch. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. My Klee is not even built properly for this right now. What is this? Maybe we do a quick Klee optimization. Let's go teams. Add new team. It will be Klee, Fischl, Bennett, Chevrus. Let's get the def reduction here, burst and pump this. Full stacks after triggering overloaded, yep. And 40 attacks, 60 damage bonus and 40 shreds, so many buffs. Wait, she has no, why does she have no weapon? Wait, does my Chevrus have no weapon? Or did it just not scan it properly? She might have like a low level fav. Yeah, she has a low level fav, that's the issue here. We can give her a higher level fav instead. We could even give her Symphonies of Sense if we were going all in. Okay. On the Klee weapon, I do need to give her a weapon. What are we giving her? Are we giving her the Lost Prayers from Varesa? We can give her a Solar Pearl. Surely it will be fine. Or Kagura's Verity. Yeah, it's just a static. I don't play Yaya anyways, so it's not a big loss. Because the other weapons I actually like use them. We could just slap a cash flow supervision. It's not much worse than the Kagura's Verity, and this also has crit rate. Yeah, let's slap this on her, even if it doesn't really do much. Because we are not really taking damage. Wait, are there any like checkboxes? Equip. After execution is not active. It still just gives us 16 attack. Yeah. 16 attack, 22 crit rate, that's already one of the better weapons you can get for Klee, which is really sad. And I'm not gonna play religiously like ever probably. Unless he gets like buffed. Okay, and now I'll just optimize for Klee charge attack damage. Yeah. I could do some multi-config with some normal attacks and burst hits, but her damage spread will change anyways. Any sets I should activate? Desert Pavilion, sure. I will not be doing normal attack, so screw echoes. Finale, Bloom, Hyper Bloom or Virgin, no. Bond of Life, we do trigger a reaction. Troop, no. Heart of Depth, using skill, sure. Mareshusa not active, unfortunately. This would be the best set for sure if it would be. Let's say we do get geo damage bonus, sure. Noblesse. I already have this on Bennett, so it doesn't really count. Nymph's Dream, Codex. Pale Flames, Scroll, Shimenawa, no. Tenacity, Fury, Thunder Soother. I was wondering why Thunder Soother is here but not Lava Walker. I do not have 4 Lava Walker pieces to create a 4-piece set. I think that's the issue here. Wait, I don't have any Night of the Skies Unveiling pieces? Why is it 0 here as well? Wait, that's weird. When did I last scan my artifacts? Might have been a while actually. Huh. Was it in like 5.8? I didn't think it took so much time. Vermilion Hunter after using Burst. Sure. Okay. And as a target, we'll just go with charge attack damage. Yeah. Let's go with use everything. Allow everything. And go. Well, now it's taking some time because I have so many more. When I was showing some Mavujka optimizations, I had like a lot of constraints, like one set and selected main stats. With Klee, I'm going through everything because I really have no idea what I'm supposed to play. It's probably 2-piece. I could have cut some stuff out, like attack hats or EM hats. Although it should skew them automatically because EM doesn't affect my charge attack damage at all. So it just get cut out by default. Although it says 0 skipped, so maybe it actually does go through everything. I could do it way faster with more threads, but my PC would possibly get overloaded when I'm also streaming and playing Genshin at the same time. I guess I'll just wait for the result. It will probably be all pieces on characters that I don't want to like steal pieces from. Maybe I should have selected more build constraints. If I have to re-optimize, I will go with more constraints for sure. We'll also see what it generates. I can equip the cash flow already on her. Even if we don't play... Like, it's probably better than... Like, it's gotta be very similar to Lost Prayers. Lost Prayers should be a bit better. Higher crit rate, lower base attack should be a benefit because we have Bennett. But when Bennett gets cut for Durin, higher base attack will probably be better. Because then our attack buffs will be like all percentage based. Chevrolet gives 40%. Pyro Red gives percentage attack. Durin gives percentage attack. So yeah, higher base attack should be better. Next patch. And then 16 attack, just perma. Versus 14% damage bonus stacking. This is a better buff even at 1 stack already probably, but... So it should be a bit better. But only because it's R4. At R1 it would be worse. I imagine. I should have gone like 4 threads maybe. I need to rebuild my Fischl as well if I pull the Venti Bow. Because if I pull the Venti Bow, I'm probably not gonna play Venti main DPS. Maybe if it's the thing to play for the next Stygian I will. But I won't be playing Venti main DPS afterwards. I'll be playing Wanderer or Varka. With Venti support, even in Venti shield content, you know? So I will be playing I will pull the new bow and play it on Fischl. That's my strategy, but I'll probably have to switch to a crit rate hat. And this one is pretty good. It's even better than my current hat, actually. Is it? Like, it's got more stats in total, but lower rolls. But one extra. Like, it's... Also, the flat def over, like, ER is a bit of a shame. We've got this hat as well that actually has some ER and higher crit rolls. Same crit damage rolls, like same number of crit damage rolls, but 3 crit rate for free. 10 attack. There are some good crit rate hats to choose from. Yeah, it's not like my current hat is perfect. It has 4 good stats and rolled very well, mostly centered in the crit, but it's a 3-liner. The sad reality of 3-liners. My Risher is so good now, but yeah, we'll have to rebuild Fischl with the new weapon, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better and more like hands off. Okay, we got something. Yo, that's a doable build. So we either go 4-piece Wanderer's Troop, or 2-piece Mareshuse and like no 2-piece at all. The issue with these builds is that I would take the Sons from Escoffier, which might be fine actually. Now these builds are pretty much the same, the 2-piece Wanderer's Troop versus this, but yeah, all of these only buff my charge attacks, so the builds might look different if I actually introduce some other abilities as well, like normal attacks and burst hits. Should I do like... Should I try to look up a Genshin optimizer CLI multi-target config? Oh, yep. This is what I had in mind last time, but I couldn't find it quickly. And there are some CLI configs. Oh no, there are no CLI configs. They have links for everybody, but a lot of characters don't have anything. So I need to make one myself. I think I did in the past. Wait, we could go... There is one more. We could go to the CLI guide and see if they have a combo section. Overload? Why is overload so low? Rotation example. CLI and one EQ combo. This page cannot be found. Whoops. Wait, controlling CLI was the page it wanted to send me to. They don't have like a clear combo. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just put this set on her and it will be fine. So... Oh, we are not playing Deepwood right now. Let's go with the Wanderer's Troop instead. So on the Tinari piece with 11 crit rate. Yep, that's this one. Wait, the subbers are in different order though. No, it's a different piece. It's not this piece. It's this one. This piece with 11.7 crit rate. This one is 11.3. Oh, I had this on Ganyu so that she could one-shot the crocodiles reliably. Okay. So it's been a while since I last optimized. 21 crit damage flower here, feather rather. Yeah, 21 crit damage. Now Hero would actually steal a good piece from Escoffier. Wait, Escoffier doesn't play any of these actually. So I'm not stealing from Escoffier. Oh, because Escoffier is playing new sounds from Long Night's Oath. Here we are taking the goblet that might be on Mavujka, actually. Oh no, it's not. It's on Arlecchino instead. I care more about Creed than Arlecchino, so that's an easy choice. But we should give her something in return. I shouldn't leave her hanging without a Pyro Goblet. Yeah, maybe he has an onset. Yeah, this goblet's pretty decent. So let's steal from Linnae. I have not played Linnae in like 10 years. And give the goblet to its rightful owner. It used to be a Klee goblet. All the way back in like 1.1 when I got it or something. It's an old piece. It's a very old piece. It's on Maiden's Below, so yeah. And here it's the crit damage Tinari hat? No, it's the 12.8 crit rate hat that apparently was on Klee last time I did this. Oh no, it's on Nuvilet now. Shoot! Wait. That's not a piece I'm willing to steal just like that. 12.8 crit rate. So I was looking for crit damage hats with the highest crit rate. And some HP on them as well. But these are all crit rate hats. Because we have this attack hat. Okay, this Charlotte hat is comparable. It's ever so slightly worse. It's just lower rolls and -1 flat HP roll, but this is like almost the same thing. There's this Long Night's Oath hat as well. Or Knight of the Skies Unveiling. Why am I calling it Long Night's Oath? Huh. Attack hat. Yeah, I don't think I want that. 2 HP to crit rate. Well, I think I want to go with this. I was like overcapped by... Was I overcapped by like 0.1%? When I'm nerfing my Nuvilet? I mean, Nuvilet is honestly... Honestly, Nuvilet's build is kinda irrelevant. Hot take. Because... I don't use him in Dire anyways. Durin is a bad character for Dire. His strengths in like good AoE and versatility and stuff like that, those are not strengths in Dire. You just need raw damage. That's all you need. And like Mualani, if you need Hydro, Mualani does it better. Maybe even C6 Mana will do it better. Okay. 82 to 183. We got there. All of this to clear Abyss 11. Okay, that was easy. Wait, there was one enemy here? Okay, that was the easiest target defense ever. Why was there one enemy on the second side? Usually they throw like 15. I couldn't even burst him, he just died. I mean, this is Abyss 11. Yeah. I'm gonna keep reminding myself.
断罪の
武器を捨てろ。全力攻撃だ。もう
弾けろやっはっ全部ドカーンへへへいボンボン爆弾夜の
Okay. And some EM. I actually bought that Flins can use for once.
加速します交渉は終わりです
I should still like switch to Aino.
お静かにほら
Oh, he survived the mini burst. What? What a champ. But yeah, I switched to Aino to
姿を
proc her buff and stuff.
このみんなは俺が守れ。
弾けろ火力全開なんだなやっよい
Ouch.
お嬢様の
これはきつい。全力
Should
攻
be
撃
switching
だ
to official after
よい
after the first rotation. I should be switching to official
だっただ
after Bennett. In the first rotation, I go official first because I need the overload to proc Chevreuse. There is still a with Klee's current state where she kinda deals no damage. You could still make the argument that official getting the Bennett buff is more important. So I should go like Bennett first, then official, then Chevreuse, then Klee. And then Klee barely gets the buff. But her burst would snapshot. Bloom and Runal Bloom. Don't attack pyro damage. Oh, it's the crab. So we kinda have to bloom him. Whether we want to or not, we kinda have to bloom the crab. Yeah, sure. My Nahida is like cooked, right? Yeah, my Nahida is on tenacity. Back to Deepwood we go. I need more crit damage. I need a crit damage hat. That's an onset hat. Let's pick this offset. Okay, yeah, this is much better. On the second half, normal attack pyro damage. Can Klee do this? Let's try. Let's see if Klee can do this. I'm just gonna pick max HP. Wait, so what is my rotation? I go like Lama Aino and just tap E with Nahida for the Deepwood. And I go to Nefer, do 3 charge attacks, then go to Nahida burst and then back to Nefer. Aino first or Lama first? Probably Lama first because her uptime is bigger.
行け蒼月よ永遠に水遊びの時間だよはびこりなさ読め
Oh, I have no blooms because this guy... I can't bloom him because of the freaking shield. What? Oh my god, this is so bad. How is this a Nefer fight? Oh my god, I hate this so much.
覚えたわよ読め
Okay, against this guy... Are you going up? Yes. Man, this is like the... That was the worst enemy ever.
政府への祝福を 皆のために祈ろう。バシャバシャ水なんだ。真実はまるで影。さあ謎を解こう。これこそが知恵の伝道。嘘はいけないね。素直にハグなり。行け、蒼月よ。永遠。水遊びの時間だよ。痛くしちゃう。読む。
Man, the beginning with the pyro enemy was so cooked. Why would they do that? It was supposed to be Nefer's shield, but the enemy was so bad. You cannot bloom him.
爆弾持ちすぎたのかな。
Just increase the crab HP by like times 3 or something.
武器を捨てろ。
Hello, HPK.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
火力全開。
What is next to me? Here.
動くな。投降しろ。
みんなは俺が守る。
ほい、よいしょ。全部ドカーン。へい。へへ。
Oh, and like it's only now that the
武
main
器を
enemy
捨てろ。
appears.
これは必要。
全力攻撃だ。
We have a minute for this.
お嬢様の
ボンボン爆弾。
Is the shield is not the problem?
火力全開。やい。
最後の警告だ。法の
みんなは俺が
I
守る。
love this scary clone.
断罪の名に。よい。よいしょ。
I'm getting kinda cooked here. Oh, don't die, please.
黒き翼よ。
武器を捨てろ。投降しろ。
せい。みんながそばにいてく。
またか。
ボンボン爆弾。
Okay, we've done it. Klee clears. It's in the name. Your credit score is clear now for Columbina. And just in time. I need to be careful here because I have no sustain. Oh yeah, like the damage on Llama is perma. I should not have taken this much damage, huh? Okay, this boss should be way easier though.
嘘はいけないね。欺瞞の叫びよ。読む。
One more shot back.
宗樹の加護、リンヤにトアの兄。水遊びの時間だよ。はびこりなさい。真実はまるで影。素直にハグなね。知識はあなたにも読む。素直にハグなね。
No, don't move away from the Hydra! I guess it's fine, we're getting a new Hydra
皆
up
の
now.
ために祈ろう。バシャバシャ水なんだ。そうだ。
This actually felt pretty good, you know? The more I play Nefer, the more I actually like her playstyle. Shoot. I don't want to like Nefer. I can't like every character. What is the final boss? I hope it doesn't kill me.
はじけろ。
動くな。これは必要。
燃えろ。みんなは俺が。
Let's see someone else to re-snapshot. Oh my god.
全部ドカーン。よいしょ。よい。たったた。
武器を捨てろ。投降しろ。
せい。全力攻撃。
影のカラス。ほい。火力全開。
Okay, this is way too. Yeah, the pyro enemy ruined the first half so much.
動くな。これは必要な武力だ。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
姿を見せ。ボンボン爆弾。へいへい。
Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, bro. Chill.
武器を捨てろ。
せい。 全力攻撃。
夜の
Man, Clay's actually doing well. Clay's a bit viable. In a full 4-star team. I mean, it is like the 3 best 4-stars in the game. But still. Well, I could take HP Restoration or Elemental Res, you know what? Wait, what is the final boss? Oh, I'm fighting some Wild Hunt enemies now. Should be easy here. And on the other side? I forgot. Yeah, the Wild Hunt enemies should not be an issue. So we can take normal charge attack damage for the Klee side. Oh wait, Nefer is like dead. Maybe I cannot.
迷えるの水遊びの時間だよ。痛くしちゃう。
真実はまるで影。素直にハグだね。
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
なるほど。心を覗かせてもらうよ。
そう熱よ。永遠な。見て見て虹だよ。くらえ。
Ouch.
覚えたわよ。
丸裸にしてやる。
I died, man. But I can do this. I can do this. Without the healing card. It was very close. I take one hit and I'm down. Also, the beginning is pretty bad, cause my...
はびこりなさい。
嘘はいけないね。素直にハグだね。
覚えたわよ。
真実はまるで影。
There is no Llama Burst.
行け。
Let's finish this rotation early.
祈ろう。くらえ。水遊びの時間。
読む。これが。
I got hit again, man. I can afford to get hit once. I could pick the healing buff and just... and just do this. Wait, if I do my E... Maybe I can funnel some particles to Lauma. Can I do like...
迷えるものよ。そう熱よ。
This is probably worth
永
it.
遠。見て見て虹だよ。痛くしちゃうか。
真実はまるで影。
覚えたわよ。これこそが知恵の伝。
読む。
行け。リーナにトアの安寧を。バシャバシャ水弾だ。ずるいずるい。痛くしちゃう。
嘘はいけないね。父さん
No!
に追いつかれた。
Wait, I can still kill him though. It's still fine.
覚えたわよ。ガチャガチャ。いや、そう熱よ。永遠な。
Right? We don't need Nefer.
はびこりなさい。は
I should have held my E.
げ。
Yeah, it's okay.
はじけろ。
最後の警告だ。投降しろ。
燃えろ。
Whoops, I didn't get the Chevron buff. That was a blunder.
全部ドカーン。
武器を捨てろ。法の裁き。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
うん、黒き翼。はい。ほい。あ、痛いよ。
Come on, bro.
よいしょ。
Oh, it's the Geo Bishop.
最後の警告だ。投降しろ。
全力攻撃だ。
姿を火力全開。いや、だっただ。
I saw the Geo Bishop with 3 once in the past, but in the overworld.
これは必要な。
I don't have shields for this,
夜の。
which might be a bit problematic. Yeah, but we are fine.
よいしょ。
I switched a bit too early.
法の裁き。
燃えろ。みんなは俺が
断罪の名におい。特艦花火。
夜の限
全力攻撃だ。
答えなさい。ボンボン爆弾。
What is this attack? Here we go. We've done it. Clee overload already good now. And it's getting giga buffed next part.
あれ。どど。
Especially with C1. C1 getting buffed by 60% attack. 60%. That's crazy. And the cash flow should be nice for that as well. Man, having 49 in the team would be huge for Klee. To actually enable all of cash flow, not just the attack increase by 16%, and then you can play Marechuse. But the overload teams are so much better by themselves in isolation. Without taking into account the lack of artifact set. Surely we are getting a witch set next patch. Like the patch after the next patch. We should have the leaks soon for that. Because there should be new sets. We already know that there should be new sets. And the patch, wait, when does the patch end? 2 weeks from now. On Wednesday. Oh wait, I haven't claimed the Primogems yet, right? Oh no, I have. Wait, have I? Have I actually clicked it? Or no, the rewards got auto-claimed when I cleared, right? That's what happened. And that's like a new quality of life. This patch or last patch? Added recently. Okay, let's check out the artifacts. Nope. 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 I mean, this is not even... I go check the instructor's pieces. Yeah, no, none of them are really anything to write home about. It expires in 13 days, so it will not last until the next Stygian. We can use it freely. So I could use it now. And the next week's will also expire too quickly, right? Because it's a week after a patch comes out that we get the Stygian Leyline. And the next Stygian Leyline, actually no, the Stygian Leyline after the next one will be important because that will have new artifact sets. When we get new artifact sets, I will dump all of my fragiles again. I used to have 90 last time, now I only have 19. Not 90. But still should be quite a lot. If I knew that we would be getting Hex... Like, we don't even know if the new sets will be Hex and Circle sets, but if the new sets added in Luna 4 will be Hex and Circle sets, then I would have actually kept all of my pieces, all of my fragiles. Although, had I kept all my fragiles, I might have not been able to clear Dire in this patch. Because my Flint's team is like barely cleared. And the artifacts definitely helped. So it was the right call anyways. I also like Flints and Inefa. I love Klee and Durin, but I also like Inefa. And Flints. So yeah, no real issue with that. Maybe I would keep like a few more fragiles though. But nah, no regrets, no regrets. But I'm really hoping that it's gonna be a Hex and Circle set, but it seems very likely because it's not only Klee. It's also Durin. Like it's most importantly Durin that is giga cooked by the lack of a good artifact set for him if you are trying to go for a more DPS role. Because you can play Noblesse otherwise. And I'm probably gonna be playing Noblesse in that team, in the Klee Overload team, because we are cutting Bennett, so no Noblesse user there. So yeah, it's gonna be Durin with Noblesse. He will not be stealing Bennett's pieces because he doesn't want ER, or much ER at all, in a triple Pyro team. So Bennett can keep the Giga ER pieces, so that's cool. So yeah, Noblesse for Durin. And I should upgrade my Chevreuse. My Chevreuse build is kinda bad, I have no set bonus on her. I really like Songs of the Past. Or even Scroll. But should need to be the one triggering an overload. Which usually won't happen. Yeah. So Scroll doesn't actually work that well. Because there is gonna be a Pyro or a permanently on the enemy, and it's gonna be Fischl triggering overloads. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because that means we are losing out on her A4 procs. But whatever, it's like, I mean, it's not like it barely matters, it's a lot of damage, but It's just what it is, right? Fischl is amazing here anyways. But if you had an Electro carry, she would be even more amazing. If you had like a Razor, who actually procs overloads. With Razor, you proc overloads no matter what. No matter whether there is Pyro around the enemy or Electro, Razor does both types of damage. That also means he doesn't need any off-field application for his overload teams. He will still get some because you will play him with Durin. But even without Durin, if you are not pulling Durin but you want to play Razor, you play Razor Fischl, Bennett Chevrus. This already works even though we have no off-field Pyro, because Razor is on-field Pyro. And on-field Electro, but you have Fischl. That you need to play for the witch buffs. So where was I? Is it worth building Sarah? At C2. She's kinda giga worthless. But if you just need an extra character for theater, everybody is worth it, even Aloy. So yeah, if you just need to enable a higher theater difficulty, just level her up. Close your eyes, level her up, but she will not be doing anything really. I mean, she has an attack buff. It's not the worst attack buff in the world. If Bennett didn't exist, and the Yansan didn't exist, and if Chevruz didn't exist, then Sarah could have actually been a decent-ish option to buff Electro characters. Her 6 is OP? No. No, it really isn't. Sarah is just bad no matter what. But the C6 is the only thing that is keeping her at least semi-alive. Or at least in theory, you might imagine that she could be worth playing sometimes if you really hate yourself. But no, it's not really OP, no. Like, this is an OP constellation. 60% damage bonus. This is just like perma. Even if you do not have an overload team, this is perma 60% pyro and electro damage bonus. This just works. You don't even need to meet her conditions from the base kit. Sarah adds a 60% electro crit damage only to her attack buff, which is very low uptime. And she's way worse than Chevrus at baseline. Vide Hydro. Oh, the reinforcements have arrived. After like 2 hours. So Sarah, long story short, Sarah is bad. But not unplayably bad if you have C6. She's just like playably bad at C6. Without C6 she's unplayably bad though. Yeah. No reason to ever play her over Bennett. Or Yansan. Or Chevrus. And those are all 4-stars. We are in a 4-star only conversation. Although, when it comes to buffers like these, attack buffers, it's mostly 4-stars, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've done like 35 squats or something, but they are all scattered. I have not done 10 at once, but in total we've done 35. Our unleveled characters are so bad. I mean, that's usually how it is. I also still have some unleveled characters. Like Xinyan or Amber. I should level Amber eventually. Amber is not that bad. Gaming is the best 4-star DPS. But he's a 4-star DPS. Oh, there is more if we turn off Pyro only filter. There is Barbara Cave. Shinobu is actually a great 4-star, but I just use Raiden instead for Hyper Blooms. I had no... Because some people feel bad about making Raiden a Hyper Bloom driver. I do not. So my Raiden is just full EM. Ever since Hyper Bloom... Ever since I started playing Hyper Bloom, my Raiden has been full EM. So I never really had a need to level up Shinobu. Setos is a kind of cool. He's probably gonna be like the... He's probably the second best 4-star DPS now. And will be third best after Razor buffs. But he's still a 4-star DPS. And the gap between Gaming and everybody else is pretty big. Because Gaming is actually a great character. Because we have Reminae, Lynette, Ifa, Ningguang, Katina. And then Sarah is 70 already. And Yao Yao is close. I could spend 40 resin to make Yao Yao a character that I can use in theater, but I don't really need to. I actually like Dory's kid. Intriguing. I mean, I like Dory as a character, but her kid is kinda unwieldy. C6 Thundering Fury main DPS aggravate Dory. It's kinda cool. If they ever give us like an aggravate buffer, aggravate Escoffier, Dory could actually be kinda something. He has been walking around in circles. I think I'll use my transient and doesn't my mana. Oh no. But sending my mana. Oh no. The power of water is the ability to take any shape. At least I have feel anemo mushrooms. I've been so happy with how I never had to fully ascend my mana, because thanks to her C3 that I got pretty early, I just get plus 3 levels for the burst, so it's at level 10 even though it's at level 7. And the damage bonus scaling stops at level 10. So even if I level it up more, it's only the damage itself that goes up. But now we just want higher levels on her normal as well. Because she will be DPSing. As you can nicely fly over here. I remember Rodea being bigger.
生物の姿形を羨み、純粋はあらゆる形へと変化する。この水の力で裁きを与えよう。
Remember when these guys were tanky back in 1.0?
それが水の力。
Oh, this egg goes down. Or no, it doesn't. There is still a proc.
地上の生き物は盤石な足場を失うことで力を
You
失
can
う
just fly. I'm so fast.
いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。
Yay, more enemies.
行くよ。いや、ジャスティス。
水の尊さを分からぬのなら、水の恐怖も知らないだろう。 足場を奪われた感覚を味わってみるがいい。
Man, this fight is so long. It felt kinda cool like the first time.
いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。
But this is not the first time.
次。
Oh, I wish died.
ヒーロー見参。
風が立つぞ。今だ。静かな水を求めることは許されぬのか。しかし川や湖があり、
She yaps so much even after dying, man.
空から雨が降る限り水は消えない。
I really need force, man. I really need 4 drops. Wait, that's a decent cryo damage bonus goblet. Crit damage attack ER? Where is the summoning circle? Here we go. At least I only have enough resin to do it twice. I would not want to do this more times in a single day.
生物の姿形を羨み、純粋はあらゆる形へと変化する。この水の力で裁きを与えよう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。読む。地上の生き物は盤石な足場を失うことで力を失うだろう。
What in the 2021 is this? We are watching a movie together. Somebody wanted to do like a movie watching stream or something, like a movie watching session on Discord. Here we go. I'm sending my Mona because Mona main DPS is gonna be legit. Oops, I missed.
水の尊さを分からぬのなら水の恐怖も知らない。
But does that like no damage? I remember these frogos one-shotting you if you didn't dodge them.
足場を奪われた感覚を味わってみるが。
Nah, I should be fine by the time they release the Zhongli buffs. Wait, are there any other characters that use this boss that I haven't fully ascended?
いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。
I hope not.
迷えるもの治療しないと読む。
Wait, this guy survived? I actually didn't one-shot the frog? What? Never is such a fraud.
静かな水を求める。
And she died?
許されぬのか。
Do that characters get friendship?
川や湖があり。
Surely. If I get 2 4s, I can save 1 run. It's not about saving resin at this point, it's about saving years of my life. If I can cut down on one clear here. Oh man, I aged to like 47. Okay, I am here already. Oh wait, let's heal up, because Perez is kinda low. I will grab some silk flowers. Man, I love Perez's run. Xiao over in Zenless is actually getting the same kind of running animation as Varesa, where she gets the Looney Tunes legs. Good thing I only had to fight the boss twice. Fighting the boss more than twice in a row would be like torture. Borderline self-abuse. Okay, let's go here as well. Grab some plants over at Liwa Harbor. I can also walk around Not Cry, grab some plants over there. I used to have like infinite Not Cry plants, but now I'm running out of the seeds. Oops. Chaska is a bit taller, so she can run here without sinking. I really like the Liu Harbor music. It feels so 1.0. And 1.0 is like the taste of home. I still love Genshin and have always loved Genshin.
Yeah.
But 1.0 does hold a special place in my heart. And the way they design stuff, especially like the environmental design, was way different back then. The environments were more like serene and less purposeful, right? Instead of actually creating like scenery that has a purpose to like lead the player somewhere and like to a puzzle or some quest, you just like slap some rocks down and then put random chests all around. On top of like a random mountain with nothing on top. Or whatever. I mean, mountains with chests on top are still a thing. But like, you know, random rock, bam, random chest. Speaking of random chests. Okay, there's nothing here. That's good. But I'm sure there are still some Liyue chests. That I haven't picked up. If I would fly around Liyue spamming the compass, I would eventually find something. Especially because they have added... They have expanded the functionality of the compass over the years. So even a chest that would not be found back in the day could be found now. Even if I use the compass at this very same spot before. Oh yeah, I should poke my head into Miliasra, by the way. Just for the... just for the login thingy. Daily login. Yep, login once. Got some points. We should max out the BP this week. But it unfortunately doesn't mean anything. Because I still have to continue doing this every week for the 5 pool. Which is so bad. Just add the pools to the track. Why are the pools a separate weekly thingy, man? Why? How could they mess this up so badly? I like the concept. I like the games that are being made. But man, some of the like UI and player retention designs they've done are so terrible. By the way, could this be the way to Blackcliff Forest? Is this where the Blackcliff Forest is after like this wall? Tell me, Goomer. Yeah, this is the security perimeter of Blackcliff Forest. Please watch what you do. As in the forge, I'm quite the expert. I used to work here, but my body eventually couldn't keep up with the work inside. With little luck, I was able to join the Millith afterwards. In broad strokes, Blackcliff Forge is staffed by miners who smelt ores as they dig tunnels. Of course, we also reinforce the tunnels and build factories with safety considerations in mind. The bounty that Rex Lapis has bestowed upon Liyue all resides in this mine, and building factories within the mountain itself is the most efficient method of extracting that bounty. Remember this dialogue and remember this random wooden wheel and this wall over here. Because most likely this year they will be gone, hopefully. Cope. Surely. I mean, Blackcliff Forge will be a thing eventually. But if it's not a thing for Lantern Rite, it is kinda sus then. Because Chenyu Vale was a Lantern Rite area. But Chasm was not. Yeah, okay, so it's like 50-50 on whether Liyue expansions are Lantern Rite or not. So yeah, Blackcliff Forge could come later. Because are we gonna get 1 or 2 more Notcry expansions? There's at least 1 waiting, but it might be the one and only. And then it would be Dorman Port, Blackcliff Forge. The Liyue expansions are some the Liyue expansions are some of the best areas we have. Let's play a little bit of the rhythm game. Just a quick warm-up and the Shiguin song. I missed one. There's one good at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. And perfect after that. Unfortunate. Not like it matters. Okay, surely I one-shot the Sigma map from here. With no practice on the hard part. I love Genshin girls playing the French horn. Lock in. That wasn't it. I started well, but then I blundered. Twice. Only for good is like not terrible, with no special practice. Prior, cope. Okay, from here, let's go and do Genshin though. I forgot to do Genshin yesterday. I remembered at the very end of the stream, but the stream was already too long anyways. Another 5, we've done like 40 today. But spread out. So I remember at the end of the stream, but the stream was already 3.5 hours long. I barely got any sleep yesterday. So that's why I hadn't done Genshin till yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yo. Let's hope none of my like regular picks actually. Okay, it was not Shuei, that's good. If it was Shuei on the character in Star, I would like be very sad. Way above 3.4. Mavujka. It had to work eventually. Which is in the Chamber 1 if you don't have Nefer or Lauma. Hyper Bloom of some kind. You need Bloom for the big crab. Otherwise you're gonna get cooked. Enough Hyper Bloom would be if you have enough Hyper Bloom would be good. Because in the second fight of Chamber 1, you've got the Hera, and then after that you have some Notcry Wild Hunt enemies. You can brute force both of them, but it will be more difficult. So if you could actually get some lunar damage, would be huge. So if you have like any Notcry character, then using any Notcry character you own plus Aino. So Inefa Aino, Flin's Aino Hyper Bloom would actually be legit. If Flin's is the only Notcry character you own, then Flin's Aino Hyper Bloom is probably gonna be your best option. Flin's Aino Nahida. And then some Electro for energy. Because you need Hyper Bloom to deal with the crab. And then Flin's will just mop the floor with the other two enemies. And you need double Notcry to like disable the Wild Hunt enemies from reviving too much. Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only if people know how to utilize it to their advantage. Beidou. No. Kazuha. Should be a guy, right? Ishida Akira, Chris Hackney. Sethos. Gaming.
大半の人は強風に目を閉じ、歩みを止めてしまいます。その勢いに乗じて進めるものはほんの一握りです。
I should have recognized the voice actor. It's a well-known one in Hoyo circles at the very least. He's in every Hoyo game as Otto and the like. You didn't recognize Ayato? That's a big blunder. Because Ishida Akira, I mean, if you listen to the English voice lines, maybe you could miss him, but Ishida Akira is in every Hoyo game. Mostly as Otto and his variants. Otto Apocalypse, which is like the most important character in Honkai 3rd. One of the most important characters in Honkai 3rd. Okay, what is this? It's some sort of like random slash, man. It's like... Maybe Raiden basic attack. No. Oh, is this a genie lamp? I don't think it's a genie lamp, but let's go Dori anyways. Oh, it's Hutao Ghost. Oh boy. I would have never guessed Hutao Ghost at the start. I'm playing GP, big blunder. Gun. Ifa. What? Oh, it's Star Rail. Wait, what? I clicked the wrong one. Okay, I'm supposed to... Like, what is Ifa? Daily emojis here. Okay, Pirate Black. This is Beidou. Okay. Let's do emojis first because I already clicked emojis. Surely it's Boothill. Oh, it actually was Boothill. I'm surprised. Shuei. Oh, no. No quadruple one-shot. Challenge below 1.6, Jingyuan is always what I go for. And because I always go for it, I will often miss. Above 1.0, that's Luocha. Could be a 4-star, could be like Green Iphone. But no, it was Luocha. Speaking of Otto, same voice actor. Ishida Akira as well. The year starts fast and our journeys are difficult and long. Please look after yourself no matter where you are. Shoot. Who is this? Is that Himeko? Or maybe Veld? Let's go Veld. No. Was it Himeko? No. Should be a guy again. Sunday? Is it a guy? No, Dawn? I don't know. Maybe it's not a guy. Yumi? Because Yumi is the name. Toma is the surname, right? Maybe it's like Black Swan. I don't know. Who is it?
この広い星の海、道は果てしなく続くでしょう。これからどこへ向かうにしても、どうか息災で。
Yukong? Oh, so it was a girl, not a guy.
この広い星の海、道は果てしなく続くでしょう。
Good. Good guess, good guess. Argentina. No. Asta? Oh, it's an arrow. Wait, is this Yukong again? No, it's not. Oh, it's March. It makes sense. This is like, yeah, her flower. There are so many flowers in Star Rail though. Okay, I already got the emojis. One shot them. This is Corin. No! Nekomata then, right? No, it's Billy. Billy is the smart, Nekomata is the other. No! Shoot. I need to remember this because this could have been my fifth guess, right? This could have been my fifth guess and then I would have failed. Remember, it's horns and she has ears. Ears are like horns and that's why she has the hat. And Billy has the mechanical arm because he has mechanical arms. Because he's a robot. Makes sense, because this is the only difference. Everything else is the same between them. This is the only difference. So I need to remember the difference. Okay. Ears, horns, mechanical arm. Okay, so thank you everybody very much for watching. But this will be it for the stream for today. I do every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server if you want to get stream notifications and the like. The next 2 days I will be streaming Currency Wars in Star Rail. The mode is just too addicting. And we'll be back to Genshin on Thursday with a bunch of the Rhythm event and the Columbina Weekly. So, I will see you then. Bye bye!